Hey guys, welcome back to Hyper Danganronpa H20. Looks like the shit has started. Hold on, I keep forgetting. Each of these chapters is a different window I have to open, so I have to mess with the volume settings each time. I stare in horror at the corpse floating gracefully in the water. The corpse, of course, used to be my friend Marie. The way her body drifts almost makes her look alive. What the fuck? Ah! What the fuck? Is that Marie? No. What's going on? A few more people rush into the room. Oh my lord. Like poor Ophelia, our sweet, sweet Marie. Huh? What's Ah! Sasuke's pretty quiet about it. Oh no, is she okay? Did something happen to Marie? Oh no. Another group arrives. What the hell is going on here? Oh, fuck. The hell? Someone actually fucking died? Marie? Is there a chance she's still alive? There's no way. I can tell she's been here for a while. She was dead by the time I found her. Hey, aren't we missing some people? You're right, we're missing Tamako and August. Don't worry, she's right here. Is that blood? Are you what? No, no, really? Is that Marie? What's going on? Why? Okay, why? That it can't be that easy. Nah. Marie's dead. That's what's going on. Marie's dead in that tank, and there's nothing we can do to bring her back. We're never going to eat her breakfast again. We're never going to talk to her again. Never going to see that smile again. I'm sorry, Maya. But what now? What do we do now that she's dead? You investigate! Yep. Huh? Remember? You guys gotta have a class trial. If you don't guess the culprit, you'll all die and they get to go free. Oh yeah, I guess you did mention that when we first got here. Well, now it's time to get ready. You have some time to investigate for the trial, so I suggest you get to it. Investigate? So, we really have to do this? And we have to figure out who it is or we die? I guess we should start investigating. I guess. Okay, Maya, get it together. Do it for Marie. Alright, investigation phase. Alright, frog bastard. Hey, Maya, I got something for you. I doubt this can be any good. I think you'll appreciate a lot. It's the very first Karakuma file. The what? The Karakuma file. Take it. Karakuma hands me a tablet, which I then turn on. Inside is a list of details relating to Marie's death. The victim is Marie Fillier, the ultimate volunteer. The time of death was early in the morning at 6 a.m. Her body was discovered at 7 a.m. Wait, 7 was when 4, Victoria, Kami, and I found her. Didn't Hunter find her first? That's correct. In the Freedom Academy killing semester, we have a somewhat loose definition of discovery. A body here isn't discovered until it's found by exactly 3 people. Once 3 people have seen it physically, it has been discovered. And you know who the killer is, right? Of course! If I didn't, the trial wouldn't be very fair, right? Alright. That must mean there's some kind of surveillance system. I get back to reading the Kirakuma file. The cause of death is unknown. Unknown? Well, I know it, but I can't just go around giving you spoilers. You have to figure it out on your own. So does that mean the cause of death plays some kind of part in revealing the killer? Rightio. Figuring out the cause of death is just one step on the road to finding out the killer. Taking away a learning opportunity would make me a bad headmaster, would it not? And this was always something Monokuma did in the main games. He would leave a vital detail out of the Monokuma file if it was a decisive clue. So you left it out to make the trial more interesting. I get back to the Kirakuma file. Marie's body was found in the aquarium's tank. That's it? We already know that. The only thing this told me is the time of death. Excuse me. Like I said, I can't tell you everything. Stupid frog bear! Kirakuma file added to truth bullets. Okay. So we got... Oh, we got... Does he have more to say? Wait. Oh, we got... No, we don't... I thought the exclamation mark was still there, so I thought that meant there was more. Okay, fine. Hey, Maya, did you notice this huge blood stain? Yeah, it was one of the first things I noticed when I walked in. How do you think it got there? I bet Tamako tortured her or something for drowning her. Probably took a bunch of her blood for blood stuff. You think Tamako did it? How could I not? She was the last one to come in, and she was covered in blood. I guess. Whatever happened, I'll bet this bloodstain will help us figure it out. Nah, that's gotta be a red herring. Is it just me, or is Tamako super fucking suspicious? Like, uber suspicious. I can see why you'd think that, considering what happened. But don't you think it's a bit too early to start throwing around accusations? Seriously? Isn't it obvious? Whatever. Can you be annoyed elsewhere? I'm trying to actually investigate here. Uh-huh. Sure you are. Weird. The water level lowered. Oh. Oh yeah, no shit it lowered. She had to get in somehow, and the only way to get in through that hatch you found. Look, it's gone exactly to the bottom of it, meaning the water came out when it opened. Okay, so we know the hatch was opened at some point to let the water out. Hey, 4, is there anything weird that you noticed? Leave me alone. Come on, aren't we all working toward the same thing? Not necessarily. You might be the killer. Well, I'm not. Can you tell me anything? Fine, but only because it's obvious. Then again, I guess it wouldn't be obvious for a dunce like you. No, thanks. Just spit it out already. Fine. Can you see her body? From here you can see her wounds. Her wounds? Where do you think all that blood is coming from, dunce? If you look at her closely, her whole body has various scratches and bruises, especially around her hands and legs. Does that mean there was a struggle? Congrats, Sherlock, you solved the mystery. You want your prize now. Lay off already. Is there anything else? Yes. As you can see, most of the blood is coming from her head. It seems like she suffered some kind of head wound. It must have been pretty deep in order to draw that much blood. So she's covered in small cuts and bruises, especially on her hands and legs, and then there's one big wound on her head. So, did somebody attack her in the aquarium, killed her with a blow to the head, and then threw her body in the aquarium? Leave me alone, I'm investigating. Me too. Alone. Well, there's sure to be more stuff to check out elsewhere. Hey, Mike, you think you could look at the floor? Sure. I look at the floor and see... water? The hallway floor is covered in wet spots leading from the aquarium to the office. Someone might slip on that, you know? Koji, I think you found a clue. Really? Nice! High five! I high-five Koji and continue investigating. Someone really ought to clean this floor up. What if someone slips and gets hurt? Hey, when you guys are done investigating, go on through this door. Oh, there's not an actual announcement. Then again, there weren't, morning and nighttime announcements either. Maya, it's so tragic. Yeah, Marie died so young. Not that. Check the trash can. Huh? I look in the trash can. Wet paper? Not just any paper. That was the manga I was working on. And it's ruined. You can't even read it anymore. Who would do that? Ruin my manga and then throw it in the garbage? It's wet. This might be important. We need to find who did this and punish them. So... okay, so it was also wet, though. You know, this manga was found in the office trash can, soaking wet and unreadable. Does this mean there's some correlation between something that happened in the office? In the hallway, there's a wet trail on the floor that leads from the aquarium to the office. Huge blood stain of unknown origin. Hey, Kami, you have a good memory, right? Of course. What would you like me to remember? Who do you remember the order of people who came in after we found the body? Ah, so you want me to list that. Very well, then. We were the first group to discover the body. In that group was you, me, Miss Hester, and Ford. After that came Ricardio, Chet, Caesar, Leona, and Koji. I'm assuming Hunter went door by door, meaning he got to the boys last, which is why the second group is mostly boys. After that group came Kokona, Ash, Hunter, and Oliver. I'm assuming that it took some extra persuasion from Hunter to get them to wake up. And the final two to arrive were August and Tomoko. Okay, I think I got that down. Thanks, Kami. Anytime. Wonder how that's gonna come into play. Hey, Hunter. Oh! Did I scare you? Whatever, I'm just a little shaky. Ignore it. So, you were the first person to find Marie, right? Yeah. What do you think you could tell me about what you saw? Yeah, alright. So, I got up pretty early because I wanted to check on, you know, the thing. I actually went to the aquarium at around 6:45. I didn't think anyone would be there, but then I saw all of that. I immediately ran to wake everyone up, and you know the rest. Did you see anything strange? Besides the body, I guess? If you mean suspicious, then yeah. I did see something pretty weird, or at least I think I did. What'd you see? Was it the killer? I mean, maybe. So, when I saw the body and realized what it was, I kind of freaked out and bolted as fast as I could. But on the way out, I think I saw something out of the corner of my eye. What was it? Some kind of shadow, hiding behind the stairs that go up to the top part of the aquarium. Wait, so you might have seen the killer? Well, at the time I thought it was just my eyes playing tricks on me. I just saw a dead body, you know? It messes you up. So if that's true, then at 6:30, someone was still in the aquarium. Okay. Greetings, Maya. If you are investigating, I would suggest checking Tomoko's room. It's quite foreboding. Tomoko's room? I'd rather not say. Just see it for yourself. This is her room, right? Okay. Greetings, Maya. Looks like you got the blood clean of... What the hell? On Tomoko's floor is the scene of some kind of depraved ritual. Oh, shit. And, you know, she was talking about that cult last time. The one that would sacrifice a woman from the village every year. Lit candles, chalk down drawn sigils, and blood splatters litter the ground. I have to walk around all that just to get around the room. Yeah, it's pretty bad. God, fucking disgusting. So, is this some kind of ritual? Looks like it. It's fucking weird. That girl's batshit crazy, I tell ya. And that ain't even the worst of it. Check this shit out. Victoria produces a small bag. Inside are vials of blood? Yep, apparently that fucker took quite a bit of Marie's blood after doing her off. That's disturbing. So, do you have some kind of explanation for yourself? Of course. I was using the blood as a way to converse directly with Byazilov. Who? Byazilov, king of the 7th layer of hell. I wanted to ask him for advice. You were using the blood to perform demonic rituals? To talk to Byazilov? Yes, I was asking for help finding the escape hatch. That's twisted, man. Hey, August, you showed up with Tomoko, right? What's the deal with that? Yeah, it's a bit of a long story. So, I woke up pretty early, so I decided to get something to snack on from the kitchen. On the way there, I heard someone coming. I figured I'd wait and see who it was, and lo and behold, it was Tomoko. But there was one thing off. She was covered in blood. I decided to follow her and see what was going on. So she goes into her room, but the weird thing is, she leaves her door open. So I watched for a while, trying to make sure she doesn't notice me. Eventually, I go in and confront her. I grill her for a while, asking about what she's doing and where the blood is from, but I don't get much. I guess that's around the time Hunter started getting people. He came to Tomoko's room and saw us talking and told us to go to the aquarium. So I took Tomoko with me, and that's where we joined the group. I see. So that means Tomoko was doing this early in the morning. How early, though? It's rough in there. something for me? What was the deal with all that blood on Tamiko? Yeah, that was pretty strange. Not only was she the last person to show up, she was covered in blood. And the weirdest part is she pretended to be surprised by Marie's body, as if she didn't do it. Yeah, I suppose she did act kind of surprised. God, what a weirdo. I'll be glad to see her punished. Hey, Maya, who'd you end up telling about the hatch? No, don't tell me it was her. Okay. So that means the hatch is involved in this, probably. Did you tell anyone else? No. So that means the only people that knew where the hatch is are you, me, and her. Or at least that's that we know of. Okay. Hey, Ricardia. Hello, Maya. Don't you think this whole situation screams tragedy? To think we were promised escape only for it to be taken from us. Yeah, Hirokuma presented the escape hatch as a motive. I wonder if we can still use it. Unfortunately not. I inquired with Hirokuma about the very thing, but I received troubling news. Since a murder has occurred, the escape hatch is no longer a viable motive, so it has been permanently locked. So that means we can't escape anymore? It seems so. The only three people that know where the hatch is are Maya, Hunter, and Marie. The escape hatch was presented as a motive. Once used, it locks behind you, preventing anyone else from escaping. According to Hirokuma, since a murder occurred, the escape hatch is no longer a viable motive, and has been permanently locked. Hey Chet, have you noticed anything weird? Oh yeah, kind of. It's been going on for a while though. What is it? Well, for the past few days, I've noticed weird cuts and stuff showing up on me. What? Chet pulls up his sleeve to show me his arm. There would look like small cuts. That's pretty weird. Do you think it has anything to do with Marie? Yes, because we did see cuts on her, too. Maybe. I wonder... Is Tamiko... Has she been sneaking into people's rooms while they're asleep and taking blood from them? Is that where her vials came from? That's a little bizarre. But I think I've talked to everyone at this point. Does that mean, And Hirokuma already told us to go through that door once we're ready, so... I wonder if that means, are there any other doors we can go into here? Okay, we've already done this part. No, I can't interact with anyone else's room. Wonder if this means it's trial time. Well then. It's time for the class trial. Inside the metal door is a long, dark hallway where everyone gathers. Hirokuma leads us down the hallway to a door. He opens the door and we all begin to file in. The room is a huge glass dome leading out into the open sea, where we can see fish swimming around us. Wow, we really are underwater, huh? This is way too creepy. Feels like it could crash in on us at any second. Alright, quit your yammering and get in your places. There's spots for everyone. We all get into one of the available spots, all in a circle. The moment of truth had finally arrived. We have to find Marie's killer, or we all die. I'm ready. A deadly lie. A deadly truth. A deadly trial. I'll take them all on. Let's start with a basic explanation of the class trial. Oh, this... Okay, in all the other games, the trial scene was at least fully voiced, so I could give my vocal cords a rest, but not this time from the looks of it. So your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one who deceived everyone will graduate. So all we have to do is figure out who killed Marie. That's correct! I suggest we begin with the most obvious topic, the location where we found her body. Oh yeah, you're a lawyer, so I'll bet you're really good at this kind of thing. So we just gotta talk about where we found her body? Sounds easy enough. You're about to have your first non-stop debate. This will be a time where everyone will be discussing the murder, and you get to put in your input. Your classmates will present their arguments, and you'll have the option to present certain pieces of evidence to refute them. If you notice something suspicious in an argument, refute it, but if there's nothing wrong, proceed normally. You can only refute certain texts, so if it's orange, make sure you keep an eye out. Are you ready? Prepare your argument. Okay, so I just have to look out for any inconsistencies, right? This is so confusing. Okay. So obviously, Marie's body was found in the aquarium. That much we can agree on. Hell, I found the damn thing. So I guess we can assume she died near where we found her? Probably, she was most likely killed in the aquarium. I'll bet they drowned her there in the tank and left her body there. I don't believe she died from drowning, though. Sounds right to me. Looks like 4 noticed something suspicious in something somebody said, and I think I agree with her. Yeah. Okay, we don't have to present... Huh? You say she was murdered in the tank and left there, but there's evidence that says otherwise. Evidence? What kind of evidence? The blood stain, the one on the ground floor of the aquarium. Oh yeah, it was pretty big. Are you saying it came from Marie? Where else would it come from? That brings us to another question. What was the cause of death? Cause of death, huh? That should be easy. Cause of death. Okay, I need to think about what it could have been. So the cause of death, huh? That should be an easy one. I mean, there's not much it could have been, right? Bet it was drowning. She was in a tank after all. Again, though, that it doesn't explain that large blood stain. But... drowning, like Ophelia. It's just like the tragedies of old. Tragedies of old? That sounds lame as hell. How dare you say that? They set the foundation of our modern culture. Jeez, don't you think you guys are getting off topic? However she died, it probably has something to do with that blood stain. Man, I thought it would be easy. cause of death. I'm not sure what it is, but I know there's a possibility we can rule out. Wait, it's not drowning. No, and the proof is right on her body. Her wounds. What wounds? I didn't say any wounds. Didn't you look at her body? Well, not really. Corpses are gross. Anyway, Marie's body was covered in all kinds of bruises and scratches, especially on her hands and legs. Plus, there was one huge wound on her head. That's where that big cloud of blood came from. Where'd that big fucking blood splatter come from? Where did it come from? Let's see. From her head. Came from that wound on her head, of course. I agree. That much blood could only have come from one possible wound on her body, which would be the one on her head. So she hit her head? Is that how she died? It seems obvious she was hit on the head, which is where that blood came from. But can we rule out the possibility of drowning? Yeah, what if she was drowned and then she got hit on the head? What would be the point of that, though? Drowned and then her corpse being injured? Is that possible? That sounds very unlikely. No, it's just not possible. Why isn't it possible? The only liquid on the ground floor was blood. If she'd been drowned first, her body would have been soaking wet. Yeah, but there was a bunch of blood, but I didn't see any water. So that means she was killed outside the tank and then shoved inside. That's what it fucking sounds like. So we just need to figure out what happened that caused that injury, right? Exactly. I say we discuss the murder method, and hopefully we'll uncover some new information. Okay, uncover the murder method. I'm back! This non-stop debate will feature something new that hasn't been in previous ones. You'll have the ability to agree with people. If you agree with someone, you can present evidence to back up their point, which can help move the argument forward. The difference between arguments is you can dispute and arguments that you can agree is that disputable arguments are orange and agreeable arguments are blue. Good luck! Okay. The method of murder. So we just gotta figure out how she croaked. From the looks of it, the cause of the injury was blunt force. So if it was blunt force trauma, then we need to figure out the weapon. Maybe it was a hammer. Hammers are super blunt. But we didn't find anything that looked like a murder weapon, did we? Or at least nothing obvious. What if there was no weapon, but something much more unique? Unique? What the fuck is that supposed to mean? What if the weapon was part of the room itself? The room itself? So like the water. See? She was drowned after all. It feels like we're just going in circles. Okay, I need to think about what people are saying and what makes the most sense. Okay, so... No, I think I agree. It was probably... She was hit over the head with something. We need to figure out the weapon. But we didn't find a hammer anywhere. What if it was part of the room itself? You agree with me. Looks like the gods are smiling down on me today. Don't let it get to your head, Ricardio. Anyway, I agree that she was killed by the room itself. Specifically, the floor. Did somebody push her off the second floor segment, and she hit her head on the... on the floor, on the first floor. Or maybe something simpler, like they just slammed her head on the floor. The floor? So are you saying she was pushed? Something happened on the upper part of the aquarium, and it ended with her falling to the ground level and hitting her head. Okay. If she was shoved hard enough, it would have been enough force to crack her skull open. And you said she was covered in scratches and stuff, right? That must have been from the fall, or any kind of fight beforehand. So she must have fought whoever offed her, but they gained the upper hand. So they threw her off the ledge and smashed her skull. And then they put her body in the water. Exactly. But why? That doesn't make any fucking sense. Maybe they're trying to hide the cause of death. Make it look like an accident or something. Plus, since they threw her body in, we couldn't really get to it. If we had access to it, we would have been able to check it more closely. I mean, we've already gotten pretty distracted with the whole cause of death thing anyway. So the killer's basically wasting our time? That's bullshit. So we know how she died for sure, right? I think we at least have a good idea of what happened. So what else should we discuss? I say we talk about the most suspicious person in the room. Oh yeah, her. Yep. Suspicious? Do we already have a suspect? Yeah, you. Yes, Tamako, it's you. You're the suspect. Looks like we're about to start talking about Tamako. I need to pay attention to everything people are saying. I'm a suspect? Why am I a suspect? Are you for real? You walked into the aquarium with blood all over your clothes. So what? Everyone gets a little bloody once in a while. Are you serious? I'll bet you killed Marie so she could use her blood for creepy demon shit. These accusations are so harsh. I'm no killer. There's no way I killed Marie. Yeah, right. You reek of suspicion. I need to think. Oh, I can't... Thing is, I can't go into the menu to look at my, to look at my truth bullets. Mai, didn't you see the blood yourself? At least it doesn't look like I have a health bar. That's true, she was doing weird demon shit. If you went into her room, there was this weirdo ritual set up on the floor with candles, symbols, and bloodstains. Bloodstains? What could she possibly have been doing? From what she told me, she was trying to talk to a demon named Beelzebub. Beelzebub? What a ridiculous name! How dare you speak ill of him? He's an elder demon that could smite you where you stand. Holy shit. I was trying to ask him for advice on finding the escape hatch. Oh yeah, the escape hatch. Whatever happened to that thing? Is it related to the case at all? It's gotta be. Somehow. Oh yeah, Maya, should we tell him? What about? What are you two hiding something about the case? Well, you see, we knew where it is, and so did Marie. Yeah, that. I found it, so I told Maya, and then she told Marie. And you didn't use it? I figured we should get Marie to use it, since I trusted her to get help if she got out. But then that happened. So where was the escape hatch anyway? Can we still get out? It's at the bottom of the aquarium, and we can't get out anymore. Apparently it's been locked. That's right! Since someone died, we don't need the motive anymore, so it's been locked tight. And we lost our chance at escape, and someone died instead? This is your fault, you know that, right? Oh no, Oh, are they gonna try to shift the blame to Maya? If you just used it, maybe we could have gotten help by now, and maybe Marie wouldn't be dead. Don't you understand the urgency of this situation? If you find an escape hatch, you fucking use it. Now we've lost our chance at reaching the outside world, and someone's fucking dead. I'm sorry. Sorry isn't gonna fucking cut it. What the hell are we gonna do? I don't know. Okay, come... Stop fucking crying and playing the victim. Take some goddamn responsibility. Okay, Ash, you are being a real fucking asshole right now. Hey, lay off, asshole. Thank you for... What? Instead of blaming each other for this, why don't we get back to discussing the murder? Now, Ash, shut up. Maya, stop crying. Obviously, this isn't your fault, unless you're the one that cracked her skull open. You're right. Sorry for getting all emotional. Right. The one we should be blaming is the murderer. Just forget about it. Let's get back to Tamako. So, did you get the blood from Marie? From Marie? Huh? Of course not. Are you seriously still trying to play innocent? I'm serious. The blood isn't from Marie. Okay, guys. I think we've made enough progress in the trial that I think I'll cut it here. Hopefully we'll be able to finish this up next time. It looks like we got through the investigation phase quickly enough, and hopefully we can get through the trial phase quickly enough too without too much extra stuff bogging us down. So I'll see you guys next time as we hopefully finish the trial.
I'm playing a game.